In many aspects of today's challenging environment, effective measures of protection are becoming a necessity. Amid our masses often lurks an unwanted criminal element, making it important for all of us as American citizens to take a more active role in learning about proper gun safety and the power to protect ourselves.
There's approximately 500,000 American law enforcement officers, with upwards of 320 million people and 10 million plus criminals. It's impossible, even if all 500,000 police officers were on foot patrol, for them to protect all the law-abiding citizens in this country. Once you've chosen to use a firearm as a defensive tool, it's paramount to get the proper training. Proper training and education is the key to safety. Safety needs to be understood as a concept and principle and not just as a set of rules. You need to balance the perceived risk and the perceived benefits of any endeavor when it involves training, whether it's with firearms, with pepper spray, or combatives hand to hand.
For any law-abiding citizen who wishes to own, use, carry, or possess a firearm for self-defense, education is the key to safety. Established in 2003, this is Innovative Defensive Solutions. Created in response to the continuing need for quality and excellence in personal preparation for unforeseen criminal confrontations, IDS is helping people live safer lives through firearm training, defensive training, and education.
IDS was founded to provide top quality firearm instruction to law-abiding citizens. This includes training for law-abiding citizens that own for hunting, sport, competition, and home protection. But mainly our focus has and always will be for concealed carry and defensive firearm training for people that want to learn to defend themselves efficiently and appropriately when needed. Recognize! Grip, straight up, orient, extend, touch, press.
Taught by certified instructors with extensive backgrounds in defensive firearm training, these are the best fundamental tactics for home and self-defense preparation for real-life encounters where skilled personal defense may become a necessity.
Regardless of shooter's experience, be they very advanced or the new person that just bought a new gun, we start at a baseline, and that baseline is the extend, touch, press drill, where we have the shooter present the gun in parallel with their line of sight, touch the trigger, and then smoothly press the trigger. From that baseline, we move on to multiple shot strings. Once we get that down, then we start incorporating lateral movement, multiple target engagements, and then we culminate with practicing this in a scenario-based environment where we try to simulate the real world as best we can on a square range to incorporate all the skills that the student has learned and evaluate the process and then go back and fix whatever we see that needs more work.
With classes limited in size to guarantee individual competency and proficiency, IDS instructors work to help students take responsibility for their own safety.
I sought out proper firearms training because I felt it was important, if I was going to defend myself or my family, that I needed more training and education. You can't have too much education. I would recommend IDS classes to anybody who's interested in firearms, whether it's for safety or personal protection reasons. It's going to make you more confident and safe anytime you handle a firearm. The best part about having comfort and knowledge with handling a firearm is not only do I feel safe if I need to protect myself or my family, but I'm not going to endanger anybody else around me if it comes to that. I can also introduce new people and help to educate them and get them on the path to proper firearms training and handling.
Learning intuitive skills will help you respond more efficiently in a dynamic, critical incident.
IDS definitely over-delivers when it comes to their training and the courses that they offer. The research that these guys have done and the experiences that they've had definitely reflects in what you learn by the end of the day. The content that they include in their classes, the structure of the classes, and the level of engagement that they have with each and every student, I think sets them high in the level of all the training that's offered out there.
Guns are inanimate objects. Without ammunition and human interaction, guns don't do bad things. We need to weigh the benefits versus the perceived risk. Most people understand that the perceived benefit of firearm training and defensive training seriously outweighs the perceived risk.
I think there's a lot of women out there who are generally just intimidated by firearms And I think it comes from a kind of like a lack of knowledge. And after taking a course, I could definitely tell you that IDS puts those kind of fears at ease and definitely minimizes those intimidation factors. I definitely feel more empowered and safer because of three things. My situational awareness in everyday life increased, my firearms handling skills definitely improved, and just self-defense in general grew immensely.
That's one of the most gratifying things, is to see the student growth from the beginning of day one, hour one, to the end of the class. We see them maybe apprehensive to begin with, and throughout the days and drills and scenarios, we see them grow in confidence as well as consistency and efficiency, and they actually leave feeling much more empowered and able to protect themselves and their loved ones.
Not everyone wants to own a firearm. That's why IDS also offers other types of training like pepper spray courses, home defense courses, home defense tactics, refuse to be a victim, and some mindset and awareness courses. Over the last 10 years, IDS has continued to grow and expand substantially over the last 2 years. And that's been done by our instructor cadre's eagerness to provide the latest and most evolved quality defensive firearm training that exists. We do that by continuing to train ourselves and also to continue updating our credentials and taking new instructor development courses across the country. Unfortunately, there will always be bad people, so there will always be a need for quality firearm training companies like IDS educating people and teaching them to lead safer lives.
We all have the right to protect our loved ones and ourselves. Learn more today about IDS. Train smart, train hard, train often. Realistic training for real life. For more information and course schedules, go to innovativedefensivesolutions.com or call 877-545-0492.